I get that, but you're wrong and I hate you.
You better back off, girlfriend.
Alrighty. It's a few minutes early, but why not? Why not go ahead and get started anyway? What's up, guys? How the heck are ya? Oh, no, not that far. Back up. Back up a little bit. Oh, now it's not done. Yeah, that's good. What's up, guys? Sorry, I've never done this before in any form or fashion, so it's gonna be a learning experience. I am attempting to assemble an orc. So yeah, this is the light has to be super bright for the camera to see, but the Iron Jaws Orruk Ardboyz, Orc Boys that I picked up. I have no idea what I'm doing, figuring it out on the fly. I'm reading the instructions, which the instructions are not honestly like really instructional. Very basic, like yeah, stick this to this and you're good to go. So yeah, it's gonna be figuring it out very much on the fly, but it should be fun. And I told everyone I was gonna stream, so if I was gonna stream, this is what I would have to stream, because this is what I was trying to work on. I probably should have like had a top-down view, like to make this work better, but this is a very last-minute thing, and I wasn't really planning on it, so maybe in the future. Pew pew. How you doing, my friend? I can use my other little clamp that's up here and kind of get more of like a straight down view. But for now, it's kind of off to the side. So I'm gonna do my best to not have my hand in the way while I'm doing things, but no promises. Pretty good. I've been playing Yakuza 7 pretty much all day today. That's awesome. And Wrangler Dad King Corvina, thank you also for being here if I did not say it already. I'm okay, man. My back is not in a good place right now, so sitting down is a pretty good activity. The camera's in focus, but it feels like things over here are more in focus than things over here, which is kind of weird. It's like the top corner's in focus, even though like it's set to manual focus. I don't know. I mean, it's a little better. At least the middle is more in focus now. Focus. Pinch my finger really bad at working. I've got blood blister. I know it's always something when it comes to backs. It's always something. But so the kit comes like this, with the parts all in the plastic molds. You gotta snip them out and then kind of file down the jagged edges. So these are pieces that I've just already snipped out while I was starting to try to figure things out earlier. So got the body, the head is so small, it's hard to even hold to show, but I'll see where he's most in focus. The head, and then I've got the two arms here, because this is going to be like the main boss guy, so he wields a giant axe and a club. Now I gotta get some more parts here. So let's see. I definitely gonna need some legs. Where was the one I was cutting everything out of before? I'd like to stick with that if I can. I cut a lot out of here, but I don't think there's any legs in this one. No, there's. Okay. Where was the other one? This one. Okay. This one, I think, has some legs. Yeah, it's got some legs in there. Okay. I'll be lucky if I even get to, like, get things glued together tonight, because it's already so late, but, hopefully we can get some progress done, and then maybe we can, like, paint in the future. Alright, so some of these legs have swords attached to them. I don't think it makes much of a difference. Yeah, I guess you just pick. Obviously don't put two swords on each one, but you put like one. So let's grab, I guess, just a base leg. A base leg and oh. All your fault, people. So this is whenever I have to do something very precise, I get anxiety. I'm fine. I'm usually okay. Like It's not like the end of the world for me if this doesn't come out perfect, because it's my first time ever doing it. So like, if it doesn't come out perfect, I'm like, whatever, it's fine. I'm not doing this like for somebody. I'm not entering into any beauty competitions. I'm just doing it for me to have fun. So completely fine if it doesn't come out perfect. I mean, honestly, it's probably more, the only anxiety I really have of doing it is now because I'm on camera. Before this, I honestly didn't even think about it. I didn't think about it all before you brought it up, Pew Pew. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Alright, so unfortunately my snips are kinda big. They're not really great for this. I need to get a better pair that are like for precise stuff, but I'm just getting by with what I have right now. I don't know what I do with my X-Acto knife. That actually would have been a good thing to have. Let me see if I can find that really quick. Yeah, the stage fright. That darn stage fright. Hold on. I'm gonna have to knock my camera over. I just noticed that it said stage freight. Some stage freight. Alright, so I got my X-Acto knife, which has honestly seen better days. It's had a lot of use, so hopefully it'll still work okay for this. I know you guys can't hardly see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Being a filthy sauerkraut. It's okay. I gotta get my shots when I can, since you're so good at sending shots my way. It's actually working pretty. A little extra chunk of plastic off there. I can use my little file for the rest. I got a little handy dandy metal nail file that I can use to just smooth it out. Thing is, I don't have the tools necessarily for this, but I have tools in general. It's like I'm just using the tools and things that I already had. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Because it also good when you're trying to escape prison, yeah. So I've heard. No prior experience. And obviously, like, whatever I'm kind of scuffing up isn't gonna matter because this is all gonna eventually be painted, so just trying to get where I snipped it out to be even. Haunted Forest, what's up? How you doing? I am attempting to not be terrible at this. That looks pretty good. Alright, so we got one leg. You has tea. Tea is good, I like tea. That's actually pretty good. I think I just need to file down where I snipped his hip there. Wait, that's the foot, never mind. That's his foot, not his hip. I was into painting yourself, yeah. Looking forward to it. It'll probably be several days before I do any painting. Because this is gonna take some time. Okay, that's a piece I need to cut off right. How familiar are you with this kind of stuff? Haunted Forest. Also, do you prefer to be called Haunted Forest or something else? Usually I ask folks with longer names if they have like a preferred shorter name. Guessing you've done this before? Yeah. It sounds like it. That's why I was asking. Please don't cut yourself on live stream, I know. TOS violation, self-harm. But it was an accident. You can clearly see banned. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. A nice smooth edge there. Did Warhammer for like 10 years. So like, I have a question for you then, since you are well versed. Haunted or Jake works fine. Whichever you prefer. I don't mind calling people by their first names as long as they're okay with it. But my question is, so like, I'm getting little plastic flakes everywhere. So obviously these come with a ton of parts, right? So like they come with the sheet parts, and I don't like, does it matter how they go together, or is that just up to you? Because obviously some of these, like these guys, their sockets are posed so for their arms to be up. Okay, I get that much. Versus these guys where it has like one here and then one under here. But beyond that, does it make any difference like which heads you connect to which bodies? Like what weapons you connect to which? Like, I mean, is that all just your own personal preference? So you can pick the heads you like. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of the helmets. They're really cool. They're like the Black Orc, you know, style helmets, which are really nice. I was using just a plain orc head for this guy because he's supposed to be like the boss. And on the box, the boss wasn't wearing a helmet, so I was like, okay, I'll try to do him like that. But I just wanted to make sure I wasn't putting them together incorrectly to where they look stupid. It was basically all that came down to. Weapons depend on what the squad is using. So for the tabletop game, you need to have them all using the same shit. I mean, yeah, obviously, like, they come... This is one set, so, like, all these guys came in the one set, and there's... According to this... I guess there's one boss, one standard bearer, one drummer, and then the rest are just Ardboyz. And it shows, you know, you can pick, it's your choice whether you want them to use, I guess, 2 weapons or a shield or what. I mean, I don't know that I'll ever actually play the game, but, you know, if I do, it would be nice to have it done correctly. So, this guy, actually, this might not really work with this leg. I might need to get a different leg. Because that, he's got a weird hip plate thing on that one. So I might need to get a different left leg. Well, yeah, so all the Warhammer units are like, you can use them in the Warhammer tabletop game. And it, like, there's rules, it tells you on the back here, like, melee weapons, choppa, smasha, and then it shows, like, range, attack, to hit, to wound. So you can use them in the tabletop game. And I guess that's what Jake was saying, that the weapons and stuff depend on, like, how you put them together and all. So weapons do have an impact on the game. Shield's a better option for the tank. Double weapon is more aggressive. Great weapon is more suited for a high damage. Okay. Because yeah, these guys, they have basically a mixture of just about everything. Alright, let me see here. So I need... What's this? Oh, that's cool. An official store. Yeah, I was gonna ask about that too, because everyone that I watched, like people, you know, linked me different videos of people painting, and all the people that I watched, they assembled them first and then they did all the painting. But then today, when I was looking up specifically about these guys, one of the videos I saw, he had like just the helmet, and he was painting like just the helmet by itself, and then he was gonna attach it. But like, how do you really decide what you're gonna paint ahead of time and what you're not going to? Because I have no idea what I'm doing with any of this. I'm literally just winging it as I go. Alright, so what did I figure out here? So his head would go on there like that. Wow. As far as I know, the store is full of Warhammer stuff, yeah. Yeah, I bought paint. I bought all the Citadel brand paint because that was what was suggested to me. So like, for this one on the box, like it tells you what paints they suggest you use, and for me that made sense. So like, I have more in there, but so like I bought Waflesh. So for the skin, it said to use the Waflesh base with the Elysian green layer and the Athonian camo shade. So like that, those were the three suggested for the skin for these orcs. So I got those, and then like there was suggested for the metal and for the armor and like all that stuff. Yeah, and I got the primer, the spray can of primer too. I guess you're supposed to spray the primer first and then let it dry and then paint. Best to do as one advice, putting it together without gluing it and seeing if there's any hard to reach areas. So those hard to reach areas, just okay. So basically, for a new person like me, it's just best to paint the pieces. Man, that's gonna be really like, how do you hold? How do I hold that and paint it? I need some like I'm gonna need like a toothpick and some like putty or something to hold the head while I try to paint it. Alright, I know my hand kind of blocks everything. I didn't think this through too much, to be honest with you. So like, he's laying down. I'm not gonna be able to lay his leg up there with him laying down, but Eh. This leg's actually not really going to work with him because it's his little flap thing is going to block that sword. But then we've got a club hand. Gonna kind of go like that. And then the big, oh god, he lost his head. And then the big axe, where does it attach? Oh, I haven't snipped these yet, but that's gonna kind of go like that. Once I snip it and do everything, it's gonna go like that. So you're getting painted. You use blue tag, don't know if that's something you have access to. I mean, I'm sure that there's like, I mean, honestly, I could probably just use like, we've got this really good two-sided tape. I could probably take like a little tiny sliver of that, put it on a toothpick, and just like stick it behind his head and paint that way. That two-sided tape is actually really, really sticky. Well, if that's the case, then I guess this stream will just be me cutting these pieces out and filing them, which is probably going to be super boring, but if I need to be painting as I go, or if it's just suggested that I be painting as I go. I mainly got on because I wanted to talk to you guys. I told you I'd do a little stream this weekend, and we ended up having a really busy weekend. So we went for a mini road trip, and obviously did a little bit of shopping. Mostly me, because I'm stupid. I like my little hobbies, okay? I like my hobbies. Yeah, you got the one thing with the colors. I think that was about it. I got some games, I got some Warhammer figures. To be fair, I wasn't gonna buy the paints. You said I needed to go buy the paints. Okay, you have to water down the paint. See, I'm glad you're here because I don't know anything. I have a good friend who paints, but I haven't really asked him a lot of questions yet. So like for these ones, so do you like I mean, yeah, obviously. Especially now that I realize I have to paint them before I assemble them. So what, do you add water directly to the bottle, or do you just like get a little dish and then put like a little bit of each in? I'm scared to open this. There's a little cup of water and a piece of card. See, we don't need anything else. Get like a little piece of cardboard and some water, and I'll be good. I was trying to open this paint to look at it, but I'm scared. Like, I'm trying to open it and I feel like it's just gonna pop open and splash everywhere on me. Oh yeah, that does look like orc flesh. That does look like green skin. When you paint, dip the brush in the paint, then in the water. Use the card to mix it like a palette. See? Jake's got all the answers. I'm glad I did this stream. And I'm trying to close it also without it splattering everywhere. I didn't get any on me, eh? Don't want loads of paint, just tiny dash. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Gizmo knows best, okay? Okay, Gizmo move. Gizmo move. Gizmo, I don't care what you want. Okay. Alright. Just a tiny dash. Yeah, that's our Gizmo. Except for much bigger now. It's like a little bit on a toothpick, then you mix it. See, that's what everyone was telling me, because that's what my friend was saying about the paints. He's like, it costs a lot to get started with the paints, but then the paints last you a super long time. So obviously that was what he was meaning, was that since you have to use so little. I know I'm being really bad about like keeping my hands in frame. I'm not used to doing streams where I'm like doing things IRL on stream, so please bear with me as I learn how to do all this. Wiggle it just a little bit. That'll be alright. Paint's actually dried up before I could finish them. Wow. He'll be alright. He will be just fine. I'm the one who knows it the most. If I'm still here, he will survive. That's nice. That's a nice smooth edge now. Just a little bit of a raise right there. I can finish that little guy off. Don't worry about that little guy right there. Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, now I need to do this one. Little spiked mace here. Once you go Gizmo, you never go back. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Life is never the same. This mace is actually really spiky. Poking my fingers. My orcs are gonna draw first blood on me, I think. Slight little get off. Oh, I think I got it there. All my little bits of plastic. You can have him. Oh god, poor Gizmo. He knows not what he does. Back in the day, some of the models were actually metal. No, they were a pain. Yeah, I was gonna say, I could have swore, because I had a friend, and this was back in like, god, 6th or 7th grade, so we're talking 20 years ago, close to it. 15 years ago? No, probably closer to 20 years ago. I thought I remembered him having some metal Warhammer figures. Because he was all into this stuff. His family had money to afford these kind of things. My family couldn't afford shit like this. I can barely afford it as an adult. But I figure if I stick with orcs, you know, I've got my paints for my skins and everything. I can kind of keep the same color theme with all of them. Nice, that looks good. Alright, now I gotta get the butt of it here. Back in my day, we couldn't even afford to breathe. I couldn't afford to pay attention. Anything that isn't basic infantry tended to be metal, yeah. Yeah, I remembered that. Oh man, that's crazy. I couldn't imagine dealing with that. I'm trying to even remember if his stuff was even painted. I don't think he had painted his stuff, if I'm remembering correctly, but I think he just like had the stuff. But I could be misremembering. It's been a long time. Old age brain and all. I get this little chunk. Off the bottom. Part of it off. Painting the metal stuff was so difficult, the paint didn't stick well to it. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm sorry if my hand's getting in the way. I don't really know a great way to show what I'm doing while I'm trying to do stuff like this. Next time if I do this again, if I do like some painting or something, another stream, I will try to fix the camera like up there so it's pointing more directly down, so my hands aren't in the way while I'm working. I made sure to put that this is my first time in my my title, so nobody comes in here thinking this is instructional in any way, shape, or form. Once you're done with this, you know how to make a perfect pedicure. Yeah, I know, don't tell Crystal. Actually, I've helped her with her nails before. QP said I'll know how to do a perfect pedicure with all this filing I'm doing. I was saying I already did help you with your nails before. So this, I don't think... Oh, actually, it might kind of fit in there. Not well, though. It doesn't... The hip doesn't really line up all that well. It kind of hits. So I'm thinking I might need to get a regular leg for that side. So let's see. This little guy right here. Stupid oversized snips. Get in there. Dude, that's exactly. I told Crystal, I said I'm gonna need some of your nail stuff, acetone or whatever, so when I'm painting. That was exactly what I said to her earlier. I was like, you have some of that, right? That's funny. Cause I was thinking about, I was like, man, I don't have anything that'll take paint off. Come on. I really need a better pair of snips for this. Like a smaller pair. Well, I really haven't done makeup. Not great, though. It's more so like I can do most things if I have a tutorial. That was the struggle I was having with this, is I was having trouble finding tutorials on actual assembly. Most of the tutorials that I found for Warhammer stuff were all about painting, and I'm like, well, that's great when I start painting, but nobody really did a video for, like, just how to put the things together and, like, you know, all the basic stuff. Maybe it's because nobody really has a problem with this, and I'm just an idiot. Bless those 12-year-old doing all these YouTube tutorials, I know, right? What would we do? I mean, I'm just so, like, late to the game on this stuff. People have been doing Warhammer forever. Why is there a song in this playlist that sounds like an 80s aerobics video? So weird. Thanks Pretzel Rocks, very cool. But I don't need a 80s Muscle Beach soundtrack while I'm painting Warhammer figures. So I'm saying I can do most things with a YouTube tutorial. But beyond that, not really a ton of help. So like, are you supposed to file like, well, can't really see it on here, but like in the middle where there's that line, you know, that plastic line that kind of is always there with figures, the little thin plastic line, are you supposed to like file that off? Because it seems like it would be distracting. Huh? I mean, I guess I can do whatever the hell I want, but I'm just asking. That's why I'm not good at this stuff. It's like, it's your decision. You just do whatever you want. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't want people to think I'm stupid. It might be too late for that. Scrape along it with the craft knife, it gets rid of it. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, that looks kind of crappy with that plastic line like down the middle. But I didn't know. Smooth. Weird because it looks like it's still protruding a little, but it feels smooth with the touch. I mean, it's the bottom of the foot. No one's gonna see it, but I want to make sure his foot sits flat to the plate. If I can get in there for this one, be a little much. My little plastic shavings everywhere. Alright, so now we've got a leg. Got a leg up on the competition. Alright, cool. So that leg fits nicely right in there. Or it will. I mean, obviously it's not staying in there, but this leg is fitting in there, is what I'm saying. When it, oh god, he lost his leg. Holy crap! This takes a long time to do a little amount of work. Not like don't get me wrong. I'm having fun. This is actually quite enjoyable. But I didn't quite expect it to take so much time. I think I might start just... If I'm not assembling anyway, I think I'm just going to start taking pieces out and cleaning them up and getting them ready. And then when I go to paint and stuff, be ready. So once you know this, you're gonna share out of it for a TikTok video. Oh god. Be one of those people, just... This is my new Warhammer collection. I'm gonna set it on fire. Like, no. Just trying to use my knife because this is a small area and I don't want to accidentally cut these horns, but okay, that kind of worked. But the cloud, I know. What will we do if we don't get the cloud? That's the question. You go over here. It's that simple. I know, I'm not big on cloud. I actually really need to do a YouTube video. I'm slacking on that as well. I haven't done one since the end of last week, so I'm at a time where I should be doing another one, but instead we're doing this. Where did I take this from? Oh, there it is. I was like, I can't even see. Damn it. That's the question. I don't know about that. I mean, I am married to a female, so there's that. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Though I have been fooled before. As I'm sitting here polishing a horn. Yeah. I love these orc helmets, man. They're so cool. It's hard to hold it well. It's hard to like hold it and show it off on camera because, well, his head falls off, but they look super cool together. Wow! It doesn't have to mean anything though. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. Alright, there's the helmet done. These aren't too bad because they're very, very lightly connected with just like a little tiny piece. He's been decaffeinated. Poor guy. It's the worst thing that can happen. There we go. Let me get this little guy out of here. Just a little snip. Just a little snip, buddy. Okay. A little snip never hurt anybody. How's everybody's weekend been going? Did you guys do anything exciting out of the ordinary? Or anything just fun in general? So watching a lot of anime and playing video games. That sounds about right, Pew Pew. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, get back here. Nothing exciting on my end, I hear ya. So we went for a little drive yesterday, actually a long drive. We were out for about like 10, 11, 12 hours, I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got these Warhammer guys, I got some games, we got a new grill. Got us a new grill. 60 episodes of Black Clover. What is that? Is that another anime? Is that a Japanimation? I'm gonna need to invest in one of those those giant magnifying glasses like on an arm that people have. You know, like it's got the arm that's like the big magnifying glass, and you just like put it up and look through it, and then you can see all the little details. That'd be an anime. Weeb. Yeah, we've been wanting a grill for a while. Ours was starting to rust out really bad, and the igniter was going, not wanting to work, things like that. So we had paid off the little Lowe's credit card that we had. And she was like, we should try to see if they'll give us an increase. And I was like, okay. So I put in to see if they'd give us just like a few hundred dollars, couple $100 more. And yeah, and gave her 3,000 more instead. It's like, okay, that works. All right, Jake, thank you for all the help. I appreciate it. I would have massively screwed this up had you not offered me some advice. So thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure I don't clip his little horn off here. That would be drastic. Or not drastic. It would be drastic, but it would be tragic, is what the word I was actually looking for. I'm worried that this thing's gonna go flying as soon as I snip it off. Heads will fly. At least my time spent doing it wasn't wasted. Never. Whenever you can impart wisdom on people who are learning to do something for the first time, that is a win in my book, so I appreciate it greatly. There's need a whole outdoor kitchen, granite countertops, mini fridge. Heck yeah. No, we just got the grill and like a little plant pot and some batteries. We weren't planning on getting anything besides that. Like we were gonna buy the grill either way. So when you use the Lowe's credit card, they give you like a 5% discount. So it made more sense to just use the card for it anyway. I know, big spenders. We sprung for a potted a plant pot too. No, we're probably gonna need a new refrigerator soon because we've had ours for like 10 years now and it's been kind of crappy since we got it. Which sucks because it's a Samsung fridge. Like, they make decent phones, but apparently not refrigerators. So we'll probably need to use a good chunk of it for that. Q Shane McMahon. Oh, you got. Oh no, I got DMCA. Just for even saying it, you didn't even have to play it. These helmets are so cool. Yeah, there's something wrong with the drainage. It's like, you know when a fridge, it has like condensation and stuff and it has a drain line to drain it out? Well, ours has like never worked. It's never worked properly, so it ends up draining in the bottom of the fridge, and it's a nightmare. And we've just dealt with it because it's like, you know, I'm not gonna go out and buy a new fridge just for that, but it's been getting worse and worse, and we're thinking it's probably not long for this world anyway. So when we decide to get a new one, we can use our Lowe's card, get a nice little discount on it. we'll probably offer that one to like her brother or something, because I mean it does still work for the time being. Never wanted to put song in one of the best videos. Playing you in the clip is only 2 seconds long. That's crazy. You would think something like that would be considered like fair use, like just using a little piece, but what do I know? I guess nothing is like really fair. Nothing is fair. You make your own damn sound effect, that's what they said. Don't bring that shit here, Pew Pew. Has so much food at once. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So I mean, we'll probably get a new fridge soon and offer that one to them. Get a decent like side-by-side refrigerator freezer. So go ahead and clip both of these out really fast. And now I can do them both. So I know you can't see, I'm sorry, but I have to be so zoomed in with my camera for you to actually be able to see what I'm doing that it's hard for me to put everything that I'm doing in frame. Yeah, I know, it'd be nice not to have to make ice cubes all the time. I mean, basically every newer fridge now, anything that's not like one of those old school top freezer fridges, all have ice makers now. Yeah, we use a good amount of ice because it's always hot here, so we like to have cold drinks. When 80% of the year it's 80, 90, 100 degrees. Cold drinks is your reprieve from the heat. Yeah, well, not to mention, Crystal's niece and nephew are here too during the day. I don't know if they really use that much ice, but I mean, I think they do sometimes. So it must mainly be Crystal using the ice then. That's what I'm hearing. That's my takeaway. When I'm home all day, I use a good bit. I'll get ice a few times throughout the day. When I work, I usually only get it once at nighttime. Unless it's extra hot and I have to grab like a few more cubes because it all melted. No, but that's not true. I ain't here for that shit. I am not here for it. Oh god, I just filed my nail a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about, bud. And I almost just snapped that little hilt off trying to hold it while I was doing this. Careful. It's okay. What's this now? Dragon Kart? Is this like Mario Kart and Yakuza? It is Mario Kart and Yakuza. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh man, I need that game. Add it to the list. That's so cool. No, you can't prove that. Yeah? Don't want my camera over. It's not the cool stuff you can do in the game, only 20 hours in, but I already like the lot as expected, yeah. Yeah, Gizmo, you're not going anywhere, stupid. No, I'm fine, thanks. I'm quite fine, thanks. No, I don't need any ice. Really don't. Yes. Ice I got when I got home. Yeah, oh, I mean, it's always hot. Like, we barely get cool weather. I think this year was like the most cool weather we've had in forever. Normally by this time of year it's already permanently hot again. We've actually still had some cool days. But I think this week we're back in the like mid 80s again. I'm like tearing up my freaking desk mat here so bad. And I guess that's what it's there for. It'll buff out. New favorite meme.
Bless you. Bless you. You good?
That's great. He good. That was a nice clean cut right there. Beautiful. B-E-A beautiful. Alright, we're working our way through this one. We'll change it up and we'll do these bodies here. Back, I keep trying to stretch because my back is like Yeah, I'm wearing my pure ownage t-shirt. I haven't worn this in forever. I found it in my drawer today. I'm like, yeah, I gotta put on my pure ownage t-shirt. I don't. There's like this many. It's like that many trays. I haven't even finished one yet. I did pull a couple of these from other trays, but yeah, it's a lot. that'll just actually come right off. Okay, cool. Alright, this tray now just has 3 heads and 2 legs left, so we're making progress here. Yeah, I mean Gizmo doesn't eat like anything anymore as far as non-food things. But obviously, well, thank you. Obviously these are going back in the box. We've got the box right here, so put them. Well, when he was younger, he did that too. Gizmo. But yeah, I'll put him in the box because I don't, more so because I don't want to get lost. But yeah, he's never been really bad about eating stuff. He did some when he was a little puppy, but now he doesn't bother anything. He chewed on a few things. Yeah. Nothing major, but I think you might have chewed on a shoe or two. No, there was another one that he chewed. Because I remember specifically saying that was probably why he thought it was okay to chew on it. Yeah. Wish that worked for you. Yeah, sure. What time is it? It's a joke. He said, when did I last do something wrong? I was like, well, what time is it? Ah, you're funny. Story of my life. I didn't say that I would today. Well, the past is the past. The future is now. Today? Oh. No, not good enough. Just kidding. When I finish, I will. How about that? I appreciate you hanging out, Pew Pew, and anybody else who may be still lurking. I know this is probably super unexciting, but this is probably why people only record like painting more than anything. Why I couldn't find footage of people doing this part of it, because it's like really not that exciting. But well, I'm glad you feel that way, man. I appreciate it. I mean, it's really fun, and like it's fun to do new things for the first time. It's like as you get older, there's less opportunity to do something for the first time again, you know? Gizmo, don't be a pain. Stop being a menace. Don't be a menace to South Central. I feel like Touch Crew being bad at video games. He's not bad. I haven't gotten to watch a lot of streams lately. Not as much as I would like to. I feel like my camera moved. Did my camera move? It definitely moved. You bumped it. Yeah, I was like, why isn't half of my stuff not in the shot anymore? Hey, that's fine. No, I didn't notice. Sabotage. Sabotage. No, I only noticed is man, I am not at all in frame, and then I was like, oh, that's why. A lot of my stuff is not in frame anymore. When I usually watch the stuff stream regularly for one reason or another. Well, I'm sorry, Pew Pew. I'm sorry to be one of those people. My first time in like 5 years. I keep saying things will get back to normal, but life keeps kicking me when I'm down. Yeah. Just the stresses of life, I mean, honestly. You as human, both of you. No, that's just, you know, there's been times when, you know, I could have streamed, but like I just mentally didn't feel up to it. Oh, Rira, how you doing?
Hello?
How you doing, all Rira? Good to see you. I haven't even like done anything yet because I started. I'm just taking them out of the plastic and like shaving the excesses off and like filing them down because I was gonna start assembling, but Haunted Forest came in and said that it was best when you're starting out to paint the pieces separately because it's easier to get in the hard to reach places. So I've ended up spending this whole time just like cutting them out of the sheets here and cutting and shaving all the excess plastic off. Getting our last kicks before, oh man, I didn't even realize that came out so soon. I've already spent way too much money to buy a game, so unfortunately I won't be partaking. But that's awesome, man. I hope you guys have fun. Yeah, I mean, I've never done anything like this, so I built a tank when I was super young, a model tank, and painted it, but that was a long time ago. Apparently I just got like a YouTube subscriber. Thank you for subscribing on my YouTube, whoever that was. Appreciate that. I have the alerts to show YouTube subscribes too, just because. Iceborne, isn't that the sequel to Bloodborne? Gunpla? What's that? Be late to the party and then we can carry you. Yeah, I'll get it eventually for sure. I actually was thinking about installing World on my PS5 since it's got the 60 FPS upgrade and everything on the PS5, so. See, the nice thing about doing orcs is orcs are meant to be imperfect. Corvina, thank you for gifting a sub to Ulribra. Appreciate that. Gundam models. Oh. I don't know nothing about anything. Thank you for gifting that sub. I appreciate it, Ulribra. Enjoy your subscription, my friend. Yeah, it's right here. It's massive. It's giant. Takes up half the desk. Yeah, Corvina saved a super long time. Saved gift cards that she earned for a super long time. Oh, Riva, thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, dude. Everybody for the love tonight. You guys are awesome. Yeah, she saved. She does like the Nielsen stuff and earns gift cards that way, and she does like surveys and things. And she just worked really, really hard, saved gift cards, and it came in the other day and she's like, you gotta open this on stream, and I was like, why? And she's like, you just do. And I was like, okay. So I streamed, what was it, Friday? And I'm like, we're gonna open this box, and it was a PS5. It's making me want to cry. So much love for each other. That's all there is love. I have a PS5 as well too. In fact, my PS3 plus my PS2 and my PS4 and my PS1 both equal PS5. I mean, it's math. You can't really argue with that. Yeah, that was my Friday stream, was me opening the PS5 and then me trying to set it up, but having issues because HDCP is on by default, so it was like, no, you can't use your capture card with this. So, but we ended up getting it done, all set up. I've been playing some God of War on it. It's really good. I played that Destruction Derby game, whatever that's called, that free game. I was playing that some. What else was there? I don't even know. But yeah, I've played a few different things on there, tried it out. East Coast Rios, what's up? Wow. How you doing? This is my first time ever buying a Warhammer set, so I'm trying to learn on the fly here. I mean, I've been a fan of Warhammer for a long time, but mainly through like the video games and stuff. And the orcs have always been my favorite. I play Warhammer Online, and I play a Black Orc in Warhammer Online. Yeah, I know. So I bought this in Savannah, which is a ways away from here, but the guy he suggested I get these, and then he was like, you need this and this and this. I was like, okay. And then he was saying, tomorrow, which would have been today, we're gonna do painting, so you should come back and, you know, we can help you get started and stuff. And I was like, well, I don't actually really live near here, so I don't think I could really do that. And okay, wait, what I missed? PSN Classic Collection that comes here with PSN includes Monster Hunter World. Well, I already have Monster Hunter World on PlayStation. I have it on disc, so I do have the game. Love them green boys. That's right. I love the orcs. I mean, just look at the helmets, man, and the armor and everything. It's so good. As I said, I play a Black Orc in Warhammer Online, which that's what he looks like in Warhammer Online, right there. So awesome. I love him. But yeah, so getting started with this, I had to go with the orcs, or Orruks, as they're apparently called in this now. Play at home stuff. Well, the PlayStation Plus collection is, I think, like PS5 exclusive, right? I'm letting people hobby there because of COVID. Yeah, there's a place that's closer to me that does it too, but they said they're not doing anything right now because of COVID either. But the place in Savannah said that they were still doing like painting and stuff. And I was like, that would be cool and it would be fun to learn, because the guy that was at the store that was selling me the stuff, apparently he's like a big painter. Like that's like his thing, is painting the models. He was showing me some of the ones that he did and stuff, and they looked really awesome. Like, he looks like he did a great job. But I was like, yeah, I can't come back for that, friend. PS Plus collection is only for PS5, yeah. Yeah. Which, like I said, I do obviously have access to that, but I have Monster Hunter World just in general anyway. Should I show you my Orc war clan? It's a converted Ogar army that are all orcs. That's awesome. If I mean, if you have it like uploaded somewhere where you can share like a link to it, one of the mods can permit you when you're ready and share the link to it. I had link protection turned off for a while, but then the stupid bots kept coming back with the buy followers and like posting links, and I had to turn on where people couldn't post links without permission anymore. I mean, yeah, it could have, but not really. This nerd talk about Warhammer. Oh god. I don't know why it's 10 seconds, don't ask me. I don't even know where my chat bot is. Hold on, let me look here. The one is 60, but is it mod tools? Link protection. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I can fix that. Try it now. Okay, you have to repost the link. I just really quickly. Okay. I don't know why it was set down to 10 seconds. It's silly. But it's up to 62 seconds now. There you go. Yeah, I don't know why the link protection got so short, but oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. That's like advanced level stuff there. I'm going to drop you a follow on Instagram, because if you post more stuff like that, I would definitely like to see it. That's awesome, yeah. Yeah, I have one friend who lives, he lives hundreds of miles away from me now, but we were like best friends when I lived in North Carolina. He does, Space Marines, and he's like, for gosh, probably a couple years now, been sending me like pictures of all the stuff he does and talking about it. I'm like, man, that'd be really fun to get into, but I wouldn't even know where to start. And finally I was just like, you know what, I'm going to buy myself a little kit and get rolling, and here we are. So when I get better pictures than me, yeah, I know how that is. You want to show it, show off your best stuff the best way you can, make it look good. Go. Put this extra. I need a new X-Acto knife, man. This thing has seen a lot of use with other stuff. It is not that sharp anymore. Doing the job for now, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's very dull. We've had it for a long time. I'm sure you can just buy like the blades at a craft store. Just didn't think about it. Yeah, that, maybe that's true. Playing the game. Oh, you mean Warhammer Online? A lot of people don't really play Warhammer Online. It's kind of a niche thing. I mean, there's thousands of people who play. I shouldn't really say that. It's a popular server and all, but Warhammer as a you know, universe, as a franchise, is so much bigger than Warhammer Online. Although I can't lie and say that my love for Warhammer Online didn't spark me really wanting to get into this. Random question, since we're all video game streamer folks, anyone found a way to play Discord audio and Switch audio through the same headphones? What do you mean? What do you mean? Because like all of my audio feeds through my computer and then I listen on my computer. That's how mine works. So like all the console audio, the computer audio, the Discord, like anything on my PC all runs through my output, so I don't really know of another way to do it, to be honest with you. Alright, let me see here. That little guy up. Where else was this guy connected? Was it? I guess it was those. They came off so fine that they looked like little horns, but they're actually little pieces. The one that connects your smartphone or your Switch. I like doing that way though. I saw that one connects smartphone and Switch. Seems like it might work. Yeah, I wish I could be more help, man, but I run everything through my computer to the point where I actually have to have my computer on even when I just play consoles. Like in my spare time, I have to have my computer on and I have to have like the Elgato software running, which is kind of a huge pain in the ass, but it's less of a pain in the ass than always changing my setup every time I want to stream a console. We'll play that game audio through Discord. Ooh, yeah, that is definitely not ideal. I like that helmet. That's a pretty cute helmet. I just have a collection of orc heads here. Behold my stuff. Alright, so we just have 2 legs left in this sheet. Amazing. Hey, thank you for that follow, East Coast Rios. I appreciate it. It was nice to meet you. I'm trying to clip these little things out of here. I really need to get a small pair of snips for this and not just use my tool ones that came in my toolbox, but again, I wasn't really 100% prepared for everything that I was gonna need for this endeavor, so we are winging it. It's working out okay so far. Finally showing your stuff on stream. My stuff. I actually haven't played Warhammer Online in a couple days because, for one, we've been busy, but then also since I got the PS5, I was spending the free time that I had playing that. been a couple days since I've been on and played. I need to get on, at least for a few, let people know that I'm alive. The few people who care. I only have a few friends in Warhammer Online. I have my guild, obviously, too, but it's a large guild, so I don't think they really notice too much when people aren't online for a few days. Alright, don't be a pain here. I try not to cut my mouse mat in the process of doing that. I don't need friends, I have Warhammer. You'll be my friend, right? Right, little orcs? I was trying to understand what that was all about, because Justin was telling me that like the orcs, something happened with the orcs in like Warhammer Fantasy, and that's why they're Orruks now, and there's like, I don't know, he was trying to explain it, I didn't really understand what he was saying. And then the guy at the store was saying that there was like some new orc units coming out. I don't know if he meant for 40k or for Age of Sigmar. Yeah, Justin's a bigger nerd than I am, that's for sure, when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm not even close. He knows all the lore and all that. I shouldn't say all the lore, but he knows enough of the lore. A hell of a lot more than I do. I mean, I enjoyed the lore for sure, because it's interesting to know like why things are the way they are, and because like he knows that I play Warhammer Online, so he was trying to explain like how the Orruks in Age of Sigmar were like different than the orcs, the greenskins in Warhammer Online, but I didn't really understand what he was saying. You announced new riders for orcs in 40k. Yeah, maybe that's what the guy in the store was talking about. I do want to do some 40k orcs too, for sure. Well, hey guys, could be as cool as me last time I stubbed my toe and only cried for 40 minutes straight. Chat, we got a badass over here. You're always in there called Orruks, so they can copyright the name, really. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. I've been a fan back when I used to play the older Warhammer video games, and especially like when I played, you know, Dawn of War, the original Dawn of War back in the day. I always played as the orcs. They were my favorite. And then when I was playing Total War Warhammer, I always enjoyed playing as the orcs, the greenskins. And the Warhammer Online. I just love their whole demeanor and their, you know, biggest is best, strongest is best, the biggest and the greenest. More doc, exactly. Do I have on, I know a lot of people aren't into guns and stuff, but I am. I have an AR-15, and on the side of my AR-15, right above where the magazine goes, I have an orc symbol, and it says "Wah" across it.
America, fuck yeah!
Exactly. I would show you a picture, but I don't know if I have one anywhere. And I can't pull it, I can't just go and grab it and show you on Twitch because I'll probably get banned for that. I don't know why I would, but you know, it's Twitch. Huh? I get it. Looking at the bone splitters, their lore is so funny and awesome, though you don't care who they fight. So I kill big monsters, exactly. That's what I'm all about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't run the risk. I took pictures of it and I have them somewhere, but oh god, I don't even know where they would be at this point. I was gonna try to look really quick and see if I could find them offhand. But I don't know where they would be at. First, they wouldn't be in the pictures folder. Left-handed bolt action rifle I've wanted for years. Was so expensive and realistically there's no range that allows rifles anywhere near me, so I just have my 12 gauge. Yeah, I hear you, man. I've got a small collection, which is basically enough for me. I've got my AR-15. I've got a few handguns, 45s. I've got a 357 Magnum. I've got a double barrel shotgun. Yeah, I can't find a picture of it. It was so long ago. I got that gun so long ago. It'd probably be way too hard to run down a picture of it, but what's this? The light gun. So good. I'm pretty sure I probably posted it somewhere on social media at one point. That might actually be the easier way to find it. Bear with me, it's relevant because we're talking about orcs and things. No, that's a picture of it, but it's not the right side. Some more pistol ranges near me. That's an investment I'd like to make one day. Yeah, for sure. It would be a good idea. I actually need to go get my weapons carry license renewed. I let it lapse because COVID and everything. Damn, I can't believe I don't have a picture of this anywhere. Like, I know I have one somewhere, I just don't know where the hell it is. After prices drop, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I know, right? They're gonna take your guns. I don't even have a way to show this because I don't have display capture on here. Hold on. Display capture. Oh god, that's huge. Yeah, I mean that's it. But on the other side of it is where I have the sticker, and that's what I was looking for. Is the other side that had the sticker on it. I can't seem to find it anywhere. Oh yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Well, I'm just gonna stop looking, I guess, because that's gonna just be wasting a bunch of time when I could be working on this. I'll find it and I'll post it in Discord, how about that? Or I'll just take a new picture and put it in Discord. Yeah, I actually had a membership to the gun range that's at the college that I work at, because we have our own shooting sports education center. But I never used it, so I ended up just not renewing it. But they also, like, it's certain, I think you can have rifles, but they have to be like a certain caliber. It's mostly for pistols. That's pretty good. Well, that is one whole sheet down. Yeah, right, no kidding. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Maybe I'll just do like...
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
You earned yourself a little bit of the bubbly. Alright. That's a tight squeeze up in there. Save a range, safely take rifle rounds, a hell of a lot more complicated, yeah, for sure. There's plenty of outdoor ranges here that you can do rifles and stuff, but again, with as hot as it is here, like, nobody wants to be outside when it's 100 degrees just to shoot guns. Like, you'll be out there for a half an hour and you're like, okay, I'm ready to be done now. .100 degrees with 95% humidity, practically dying out there. Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is, like, normally when I'd go, I'd take like all my guns. So I'd shoot my rifle some, I'd shoot, you know, my 45 some, I'd shoot my 357 some, you know, I'd kind of make the rounds. But because I mean, the main thing is, like, you try to stay a good shot with your gun, so that if you ever need to shoot, like, you're still a decent shot. But yeah, I usually just, like, I'll do like a magazine in my rifle, and then I'll do, you know, a magazine in my pistol or two, and then I'll do, like, whatever. Gun go pew pew. Exactly. So you should know all about that, pew pew. That is your name after all. But yeah, I enjoy shooting as like a recreational activity. It's fun, you know, and as long as everyone is safe and smart, it's a completely harmless fun. Do you know a bit about that? So actually, I played in a virtual cop back in the day. Heck yeah. You're practically a licensed carrier. I mean, there really is nothing to it. Most of Most of gun training is a lot of safety more than anything. Which, I mean, makes sense because it's important. As like I said, the shooting sports education center at my work, to actually be able to shoot there, you have to take a little class and then demonstrate field knowledge. So they take you to the range with a firearm, but with, you know, the blank little caps, the foam cap, or not foam, but whatever they are, plastic caps, and basically you have to show that you know how to properly load the weapon, chamber around, check the chamber, unload the weapon, clear the chamber, show that you know to visibly check the chamber is clear, making sure you always keep your weapon pointed down range, never pointed at another person. Yada yada yada. Good trigger discipline, never have your finger on the trigger unless you're preparing to fire. All that very basic stuff, which certain people tend to ignore, yeah. Yep. But yeah, they take you to the range, and yeah, as long as after you do the little class, you show that you know how to do all that, then you're good to go. And it's like $20 for the year for a membership, but then like that's just to be a member that you have to pay each time you go, like by the hour or whatever. Which is not a lot. I think it was only like 12 or 14 bucks an hour, which is more than enough for a complete session. I just never did. Seriously, kind of says like games are no more. They were a lot of fun. Yes, they were, and CRTs are superior. Absolutely. I wish I had a nice CRT. Yeah, ammo is expensive now. It wasn't before. Thanks to what you were just talking about. Last time I bought ammo, it was so damn cheap. I still have plenty of ammo, thankfully, because I haven't been shooting in so long. But yeah, I was looking at ammo prices the other day, and I couldn't believe the price per round now. It's ridiculous. Thanks, Obama. That's it. Everybody should go back to thanks, Obama. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, man. Trying to decide, like, I think I might start cutting out some more arms and weapons and things. That's the standard bearer. There's some weapons and shields and stuff in this one I could cut out. Let's do seriously, what? It's up like elbow. Those, they look just like elbows, these right here. So weird. Well, let's say I can cut this little chopper out in the corner. Chopper. I think these are supposed to be shields right here. There's a weapon and a shield. I'm just not sure why that's like a random elbow. That must go to something specific. Yeah, I was saying before, is the nice thing about starting with orcs is that, I mean, all the orc stuff is so jagged by nature that if I do make any imperfections, it's not going to be as noticeable as if I was doing like Space Marines or, you know, something that's more more precise and more like smooth, I guess I would say. You know, Space Marine armor is like really, it's got curves that are nice and smooth. The Space Marines, man, they got curves. They're dummy thick. Have you guys ever played Stardew together? Crystal's played Stardew with her niece a bunch of times. Played Stardew with Sarah. Alright, Wrangler. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you hanging out, as always. Thanks for being the true dude. I probably won't be on much later myself. I didn't realize it was already like 9:20. Time has been flying as I've been doing this. Be close to time to pack it up for the night. Well, the jagged pieces won't be so noticeable. A big bubble where a piece of plastic will be. It's pretty good. Still like just a little bit like trouble getting, but it's yeah, from what I understand, it is different, but like, she's gonna tell you because I don't know shit. How about that? This little tiny chopper. Gonna say, how can you cheese that? Chop is done. I don't really have, like, where are all the hands? That's what I'm wondering. Because, like, some of these are weapons already in hands. Actually, most of them are hands holding weapons already. So I'm not really sure what the point of that choppa by itself is. It seems like most of these are like holding weapons already. I'm gonna cut out some weapons quick. I want to have a few complete like orcs that I can put together at some. So we've got hands with weapons in them. Alright, let's do... Have I done any torsos? Use two-handers? Yeah, I have. So let's grab this battle axe here. The old battle axe. Oh, I bet you that's what the elbow's for. Those random elbows. It's got one with an arm and one with nothing, with just a hand on it. That's what those elbows are for. Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay. So there's a two-hand, and then let's grab a one-hand with an axe. And we'll grab a one-hand with a sword with a choppa. They're all choppas. Choppas, and I guess the sword would be a sticka. I'm trying to keep it in frame when I'm doing this, but it's really hard because my snips here are really too big for this job, so I'm having to be very careful to not accidentally cut the piece that I'm trying to cut out. Some older kits have random stuff like that. I mean, this is a new kit. I didn't know because this is my first time ever doing this, so it makes sense now that I see that piece, that little piece I thought was a random piece, actually goes to something. Which I actually need to go ahead and cut that out too, so I haven't. I was like, why is there a random little elbow? It doesn't make any sense. We don't need cola. You don't know. One day you might need cola, and then how will you feel? I don't know, I was just trying to... I know very little about Stardew Valley, to be honest. It's been a long time since I've even played it. Okay. This is a tiny little piece to try to hold on to. And it moves to this end. Go over there. Do you guys have separate houses? Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, that's definitely a plus. And there's that elbow. Now let's do the two-hand axe, the great axe, big chopper, the big lapa, whatever. I'm not 100% on my orc lingo. Put that piece on the top, but those blades sucks. Definitely need to see if somewhere has X-Acto knife blades, because this is terrible. It should slice through that like it's nothing. That looks pretty good. Okay. I think I'm gonna do these two and then probably call it because I still gotta clean up and stuff. Get your own mega orc, yeah, right. Some giant orc amalgamation. Why not? Oh man. This has been an adventure tonight, I'll tell you what, but I am looking forward to painting these guys and putting them together. I think it's gonna come out pretty nice. I really hope so. I hope I can do a good job on painting. Not expecting a lot since it's gonna be my first time painting, but I hope they at least come out decent. Use the snips to get that because that's a big chunk. Be confident. I'm trying. I will try to be confident. Just not much of a painter. The most painting I ever did was when I used to paint apartments with a sprayer, which was interesting, but definitely not even close to the same thing. But again, you know, they're orcs, so if they look a little rough, it's not gonna be a big deal. Appreciate that follow, Bones. Thank you. Welcome to my introduction into Warhammer stuff. Into the world of Warhammer miniatures, as it were. Yeah, I think I got that. It's like Nern oil or something wash. I'm pretty sure that's what I got. I think that's what the guy said it was for. I don't know. I was gonna look up another tutorial and see what all this was about, because I had to look up videos just to figure out how to do this part of it. But the guy told me like the stuff to get and all that, so hopefully he didn't steer me wrong. Brown water, pretty much. Hey, whatever is the way to go, right? Black Magic Craft on YouTube is my one and only go-to for this kind of stuff. I think that might have been one of the channels that somebody suggested to me that I saved, like one of his videos. Where's my watch later? Yep, that is Black Magic Craft, miniature basics, how to paint miniatures the easy way for
Today I'm
beginners.
going to show you how I paint.
That was what I have saved, so I could watch that. Once you're done, wash all the parts with poop water. Hey, again, I mean, especially with orcs, like it actually kind of makes sense. Yeah, I plan on watching this video before I started painting to make sure that I had kind of a basic idea of what I was doing before I screwed anything up. That's pretty good. It's like an orc massacre. Just body parts everywhere. I'm just a huge fan of the orc helmets. I love it. Yeah, I got a whole bunch. So I was showing earlier. I went to the store and I bought. This was what was recommended via the box. So the flesh base with Elysian green layer and Athonian camo shade. Like this is what the box said was recommended for their skin, and then like it had the recommended for the armor, for the black armor, and for the yellow armor. Which I'm not doing yellow. I actually got red paints for the armor because I wanted to do red instead of yellow. I wanted to be different. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Well, I completed the one tray totally, and then these I just took from different ones because I didn't have any arms or hands or anything yet, so I started cutting out arms and hands. So like I've got, looks like 6 bodies cut out. Probably the same amount in heads, I guess. They're all over the place. I'm probably short on legs. Oh no, I cut out a good bit of legs too. I probably have enough to do like a couple complete orcs so far. I know, it only took 2 hours. Hey, I mean, I'm learning. The intro process was hard. Once I got in a groove, it started going a lot faster. I think if I had a sharper blade and a better pair of snips, it would go much faster than it did, but all things considered, I think it went pretty well. So, and I like what I feel like I should do is cut them all out and do all this work on all of them before I start painting any of them, so then I can paint them all like together so I can get in a groove instead of like say painting these and then going back and cutting more and then painting again another time. It probably doesn't make that much of a difference, but I feel like for my first time, if I can get into a groove, you know. Yeah, so I bought the Citadel plastic glue to put them together. So basically all the stuff that the guy recommended to get me started, besides the paints, because I was like, ah, well, I'll get those later, and then Crystal was like, why though? It's like you can't do anything without the paints. So like, yeah, no, they like they have, so like the body, you see it has a little sphere, and then the head has like an indentation, so like it fits on there. It fits on there, but it doesn't like click in or anything. You gotta glue it. So, you know, just kind of. Ugh. He's dead, Jim. He's dead. So yeah, they do fit together, but you have to glue them to make them stay. It's just like all the joints, so you can see with the shoulders, like it's a smooth edge for it to connect to the arm, and like the same thing with the legs, but you gotta glue it all. So you can take the keep getting out of frame, you know, take the leg here and get it into position, like, you know. So I keep my fingers are constantly in the way. I'm sorry, I'm not used to doing this. But yeah, and then, you know, glue it into place when you get it where you want it. But what Jake was saying earlier is, you know, to paint the pieces first and then attach them together, because I guess it's easier that way. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it, guys, because I gotta clean all this up, clean all the plastic bits up, put everything away, and it's getting pretty late here. So I think we're gonna call it. I appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out. Pleasure meeting all the new folks that came by, and of course thank you Alrira for the 100 bits, Corvina for the gift sub, much appreciated, and everybody just hanging out with me tonight as I learned a new craft hobby for the first time, or partially learned it, I guess. We've still got a long way to go. But yeah, thank you guys. I hope you have a good rest of the night, good day tomorrow, all that good stuff. Oh, let me see real quick. No, it doesn't look like he's on anymore, damn. I was gonna say a friend of mine was on earlier, I think, but he is not on anymore, so. Alright guys, you have a good one. I will talk to you all next time.